From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and a couple of division rivals going head-to-head today, Siggy.
I think when these two teams match up, that regardless, you're looking to bury that other club because of what they've done to you over the course of the season. You figure, hey, it's my time to return the favor.
So just about set now, and on the hill, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after, and one of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Just missed. That smash towards center. Leon calls it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Francisco Alvarez.
Well, these days we know teams, you know, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So you know they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Hit in the air, left field. Marsh running hard. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Hauls it in to end the inning. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
This is Bryson's stop. Move to second, and Turner's back in. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. 1 down. Oh, the throw is wild.
All right,
let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next pitch is outside. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Got him swinging.
Batting fifth.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Next offering misses down and away.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Righty to the plate. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this. The show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Juan Soto now.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs are Andrew Jones, Miguel Cabrera, and Mickey Mantle.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. And it delivers outside. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Step off, throw to first. Soto back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
And that is the third out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the second. JT Realmuto steps in.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And that skips into dirt. Big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Batting in.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Pedro Leon.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Pedro Leon. And he deals. Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played two full. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert.
2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The line to kick the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Softly hit to third. Boom. Goes on to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Hits it away for the out. And there's two down. Now it's Marcus Semien. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Two outs. On the ground, right side. Stop. Tosses to first, and Semien is out. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. And a foul ball.
the hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Hard hit, right side. Simeon toss over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting the designated hitter, Kyle.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows.
Pulls it down to 3rd, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Zips it to first. Lindor retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ji-Hwan Bae up now for the Mets. The Mets hitless so far in the game. In there at the knees for a strike.
This started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And misses inside. And here it comes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 2nd out.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Misses off the plate, and a count 2-1. And another ball. Juan Soto waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
The Phillies leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's a 1-1. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And now the lefty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Mets lead one. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Here comes a pitch. And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
No left field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Man at second. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Ground ball left side. Vientos whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
The batter, the catcher, JT
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto, straight out of Carl Albert High School in Midwest City, Oklahoma.
The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor gets it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, digging in, Jorge Polanco. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now it's Luis Robert. And downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Out front and foul to the left side. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
2 on, 1 out. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Polanco, the lead runner out at second. Vientos at first, 1 gone.
Also really good at that. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. The base is loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
At Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Tobias Myers appears to be getting loose. Holmes, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pitch. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air out towards right center. Robert on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder,
Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Up the middle, Lindor throws to first in time.
the batter number 7, shortstop,
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner will hit next. And he walked
That pitch is up. Ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stott digs in now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1 and 2. Now move to first. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-2. Turner runs. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put them in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Runner at second, 2 down. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Francisco Lindor.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
The pitch. And fouled off. Kicks and deals.
We got full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Used the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And next for the Mets, Ji-Hwan Bae.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Left-hand hitter waits. Towards first, Harper. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
And next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Garcia makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. So they turn things over to the righty, Tobias Myers.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto makes the play, and a quick out, number 1.
Now that the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH. Kyle Schwarber. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one close, ruled the ball. The count now 2-2. Action in the pen down there. David Peterson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Popped up left side. Vientos under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Harper.
And now here is Harper. 1-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Simeon. The throw to first. Harper retired. That's the third out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now it's Juan Soto. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first down here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. Goes down looking.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Cut on a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And another ball. Right-handed reliever. And that just misses. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So, man aboard, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 1-1 now. And a base hit up the middle. Robert hustles it back in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played carefully at the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two and one now, 2 aboard. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 2-2. Slider misses outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Two on, 1 out.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So digging in, Pedro Leon. Two on, 2 outs. Just off the inside edge. Single into right center. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Trey Turner. Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. Phillies with the run-scoring double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, Luis Robert now. And that's the inside corner. Activity in the bullpen. Yohan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. on the ground. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That misses. 3-1. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here is Marcus Semien with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bounced out to short. Turner. There's one. Out. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 8th. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Right-hander kicks, deals. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The first baseman, number 3, Harper.
Here's Harper now. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here. Wind just absolutely killed it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. Outside, 2-2. And a good eye there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And here's a 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. The line of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started, and now it's Frankie Lindor. In for a strike, 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. He handles it himself. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now back left fielder,
Ji-Hwan Bae up now for the Mets. The wind to the pitch. On the ground, right side, stop. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So last chance for the Mets. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. The Mets trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Liner, base hit.
Now back.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Duran takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Juan Soto. And the pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home.
Oh, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think he'll take it. Whenever you can get that save and do it efficiently, he'll be ready to pitch tomorrow.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Preparing to come on if needed. Holmes, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Simeon toss over to first. And Realmuto is out.
Now back right fielder, Adolis.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the next pitch is way outside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low. Counts full, 3-2. Two outs. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit.
The center fielder, number 8. Pedro.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now Pedro Leon. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground to short. They get the force. Inning over. Phillies strand 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, and stepping in is the speedy Ji-Hwan Bae. Aim for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Will Bichette digs in now. Bichette leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. At the belt and fires. And that one in the air center field. He's under it. He's got it.
Up next is Matt. The right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Left-hand hitter waits. In there at the knees. And a count 1-2. Some stirring in the bullpen for the Phillies. Seth Johnson appears to be getting loose. Bolin also getting ready. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And foul tip, strike 3.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Up next is Matt. The first baseman.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
And that one hammered. Marsh going back to the running track, makes the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Bottom of the 6th. Here's Trey Turner. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The shortstop takes the ball. Rips one to right. Soto makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now the designated hitter, Kyle.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. One down, base is empty. Fall off foul. Left-hand batter waits. That just misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
One out, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now here is Harper. 2 down, nobody on.
Outside,
Yeah, that's
that's the ball.
outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses with that one.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler McGill won't go any further, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about. Tie ball game, and new pitcher when we get back. David Peterson gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
2 outs, runner at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Harper off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phils. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. In the air, left side. Bay settles under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Good eye in that spot. Here comes a pitch. And now the count is full.
One down.
And
3-2.
another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Go ahead run on base. Luis Robert now. Man at second. That one the other way. And it stays fair. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0. And that's a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jesus Luzardo will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Seth Johnson taking over on the mound.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. That one misses, and it's 2-1. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely. Here's Marcus Semien.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Right-handed reliever. In the air on the infield. Turner should have it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
2 outs. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Bounced out to short. Lindor zips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the second.
Comes up on and sink on that pitch. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
A new pitcher in the game, Luke Weaver.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One down, Phillies down a run. And that one upstairs. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
JT Realmuto steps in. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. That one 95 to finish him off. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Ji-Hwan Bae. The wind of the pitch. And that's too high. Is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close. And here is Bobichet.
If there were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now it's Juan Soto. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. That one off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
On the ground, right side. That's a hit. Around third. He scores, and they lead by 2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
And next for the Mets, Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is downstairs. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Banks getting loose as well. Back to work, 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. And they're all loaded up. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
And now Mark Vientos.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. You need a strikeout, you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. In the air, left field. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove.
The bat, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So up next for New York, Luis Robert.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Just misses there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that's downstairs and outside. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 outs. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nunez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air, right side. Soto really on his horse for it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 8.
Pedro Leon getting ready to hit. The Phillies trailing by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kick steals. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
That's when you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Trey Turner now swings and misses. Slider right there. The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber. Tying run at the plate. Got a good eye there. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their run.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On a pinch run, Edmundo Sosa. First and second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Chase that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Devin Williams up and loosening in the pen. Braley getting cranked up as well. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Moving under it. That is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now, Marcus Semien. Ball to strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're lacking attacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Garcia flashes the leather on the running catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 out, base is empty. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Stop. Whips it to first. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Big swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. The punch out there, now 2 away.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets even this series up at a game apiece.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Chris. It's another edition of September baseball between division rivals. So we should be in for a good one.
No doubt about it, Boog. Both of these clubs have the same goal in mind, and it's simply this: reach the postseason. They know each other really well at this point of the year, so there are no big surprises. Just go out and compete like crazy, execute one play at a time, and focus on clean baseball. That's all you can do this time of the year, and it's the most important thing to do.
So, almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Almost 2,000 strikeouts in his career, and such a great milestone for him to reach. I think this guy's got a lot more in him. Maybe we'll see 3,000 at some point.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Down to 3-2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. They got it for out number 2. Take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ronnie Mauricio.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Lindor off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 down. Now here is Jorge Polanco. It's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, And getting the start, Sean Manaea. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And downstairs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The lefty fires. Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Misses, and the count is filled up.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Into center. Sizes this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one in the dirt. Ball 2.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got an excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The runner at first with one gone to the inning. And another ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's thinking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here's the rookie center fielder. 2 outs. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it, and that is the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got him right behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. The pitch. Fall off foul. Kicks and deals. Good job to fight that one off. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To short, could be 2. Lindor feeds to second, out there, and that's 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 down, nobody on, and strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it. And there's one away.
The bat. The left-hander. Tyrone.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 1-2. Out to short. Turner whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Bichette.
So now here's the Mets DH, Bo Bichette. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
2 outs. On the ground to short. Turner throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And a batter now, Rafael Marchand. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the center fielder, Pedro Leon. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Leon leads off first with 1 away. Out towards left center. Taylor ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Kyle Schwarber digs in now. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Juan Soto. The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
Wanted that as a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Kicks and fires. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Turner should have it. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets go down quickly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go. Bottom 4. Bryce Harper to the plate.
I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That one just misses, and it's a full count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Three-two now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And now it's Ali Paul. Next pitch is outside. But missing down low. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Back to right. And there's one down.
Now back, right fielder, Garcia.
And now Adolis Garcia.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at first, one away. Here's he 2. Here's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. No score. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio. And there's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one is upstairs. And a good eye there. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 3-2.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
A couple of singles back to back. A chance now to take the lead. And at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second. No outs. And now the center fielder. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
First and second, no outs. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So give the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the Mets order. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, left fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Boom. Goes on to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Mets leave them loaded, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And here it comes. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
The worst part of that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
So here's the Phillies DH, Otto Kemp. Snap throw to first. Sosa dives back in safely. Sosa gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. We often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand, and fouled off. The Phils with a chance to score first. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to first. Safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Pedro Leon. Next pitch is outside.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, boo.
First and third, 1 down. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That's a little bit low. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you just hit a granny. He's got to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Turner is out. 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Just a weak fly ball this time. Schwarber out of the play. And that is the inning. Phillies leave them loaded. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And we're back. Juan Soto now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Go ahead run on base. Jorge Polanco now at the plate.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things.
And that one handled. Off balance feed. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit.
Second base.
Eddie Diaz. Double play ball to second. To second, that's one. And that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Bottom of the sixth inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. The other way, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alec Bohm. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit. And that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS. Well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. And the right-hander deals. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Two outs.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Chase that time. The 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Seventh inning coming up, and we still have no score. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Ball to strike. That one pulled foul. The pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
I gotta think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Seth Johnson getting ready to go. Bolin warming up as well. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. They're now 3-1. side, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jonathan Bolin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be in their toes with him on the bump.
And now the center fielder. Left-hand batter waits. That's ripped into the outfield. And a base hit right there. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bolin checks over to first, and he's back. Two on, one out. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's out number 2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're 2 outs.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyrone Taylor. Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Otto Kemp. Here comes a pitch. Out to short. Lindor in the hole. Jump throw. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the catcher to hit. Rafael Marchand. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And that's in for a strike. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Bo Bichette. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. Late that time, it's strike 2.
You got to put down 3-2.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Juan Soto.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Up next for the Mets.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They had a great plan against him.
Next offering down in the dirt. Down and in, moved his feet. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. 3-1 is on the way. And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He's a no-hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull on and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
No outs. Runner at first. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. On his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And a pitch. And he chases that one. Now 2 away.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And the righty deals. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Wilson also throwing. 3-1 now. Swings through that one.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next, Ronnie Mauricio. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
A little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
There's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. Wind in the pitch. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now number 6.
Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Oh, that's a strike.
And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. And that's outside. Action in the Mets bullpen. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Taylor pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Otto Kemp stands in for the Phillies. One down, base is empty. Bounced out to short. Throws the first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Start him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 strikes.
And it's second. On the ground to the left. Boom. Goes on to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for the Mets, Bo Bichette. Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Pedro Leon. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Ground ball up the middle. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Kicks and deals. Hit slowly on the ground. Whoa, right time, and they walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.